Hello and welcome to Viridis Media. It is Monday, a little bit after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you know what that means, it is time to watch the Jax boys take on another team this week. And this week we have Calypso with us in the arena. And if you are unaware, that is Chaotic's team. So we have Old Gov versus Old Gov going on right here, right now. And if you're missing it, well, sucks to be you. You should probably be in here. So, also, I should note, very sorry that I'm sorry, Phenom. I have Phenom here with me as well, casting. Welcome, Phenom.
Hello.
Hi.
I apologize for all my terrible casting.
Oh, we're on the camera. I didn't know we were on the camera. We did it. Okay, I'm so sorry. I was looking at nothing you guys were looking at because I was looking all over the room. Hi, it's Queen. If you're wondering where Sai is, she's in the arena. So yeah, this isn't my show, but we're happy to do it. And it looks like we're gonna have some ready-ups going. Phenom, what's your predictions? Who's gonna make it to the disc first?
I'm thinking, I don't know. I haven't seen much of Calypso, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I know Yuji and Claire are pretty quick, but you know the Jax have experience on their side, so I'm gonna go Jax.
I'm gonna side with you, but only because I am always in favor of the Jax. However, here it's a little bit of a tear of the heart here between the two. And with the first possession, we do have Calypso, and they sent it over for a pass, but unfortunately it did not quite connect. And Venom now has the disc, sending it through tunnel. But Orange does have a stack already there to pick up the disc. Chaotic has it. Looking around where to send it, she goes to pass it down into Trench, where Yuji is. Yuji juking around, doing a little dancing across the floor, and sends it out for a clear through the midfield.
So first goal by Calypso here. Let's see if the Jax can kind of start reading their plays a little bit.
All right, Jax have the disc. They go for a pass through tunnel to Venom. Venom just looking around for his options, sends it over to Gilligan on the mid of the arena, sends it over to Blitz. Blitz getting that pass off quick, and it's connecting over to Gilligan, who gets stunned out, unfortunately, and the disc is loose, picked up by Yuji. Yuji goes and clears it. Oh, Yuji does not clear it. Yuji takes some time to dance around the ceiling and do their thing. Venom with the leech on the stack, almost able to pick up the disc, but doesn't quite make it there, unfortunately. Princess Claire does pick it up, goes for a shot, and sends it too high, or a pass to Clock, possibly. And it's just a little bit of a floating disc around the arena at this point in time. A lot of what seems to be nervous fast play going on, but we've got Yuji over there taking their time on the ceiling. Ooh, and the save by Venom from the ceiling shot. It is sent over to Blitz. Blitz has the disc, and it looks like it is cleared and in the hands of Glass.
Get with the long shot that's there.
Yeah, with the long shot and the miss, unfortunately.
Calypso likes to really clear these down, but unfortunately I was gonna say Jax usually has a stack ready to go, but they are out of position. It's like Glass to Chaotic there, but a miss. There's the wireless stack. It's like bad clear. Another slap. Good pickup by Gilligan. Gilligan with the pass. Potential open goal. Nope. So they're gonna back it out here. Probably look for some time, some passes. Well, almost forgetting the disc. Back to looks like back to Blitz there. Long cut pass to Gilligan. Back to Blitz. Off the backboard, save by Glass. Another clear from Calypso. See the stack race. Lots of brawling in the background there. That was a fancy pass. Good reset. Well on the back line. Well looking, taking his time. It looks like actually Gil is still in their goal. So that's going to be... Looks like he's probably doing his Gilligan thing, punching people out. Will able to walk the entire length of the field before picking up Gilligan again. Back down to Venom. One-on-one. Good cut pass.
And that's the first 2 points on the board for the Jax. As we know, the Jacks that we all love and come to watch every single Monday, they're typically not a first round team, so it is going to be interesting to see how they begin to pick up and read on Calypso's strategies and what they do. But out the gate, we have Princess Claire with the disc, who sends it out for an attempted pass through tunnel, but it doesn't quite connect, and it's into the hands of Blitz, who sends it to Venom, who's stacked with Gil. Venom just doing a little bit of movement around the walls of the arena to get away from his opponents. Will.i.am with the disc, sending it low over to Gilligan. Gilligan driving goal for an attempted bounce shot, but a nice save from Princess Claire. And an almost clear, but it doesn't quite make it. She's able to pick it up and send it through again, but Blitz is there to snag the disc, and Blitz is all the way in Valley, just walking around, looking at what he's got in front of him. Princess Claire going to give him some pressure, but he sends it over to Gilligan, and Gilligan back passes it to Will.i.am, who is on Bo, taking his time. This is the patient play we always see from the Jax boys. Ooh. And unfortunately, the technical goal on Psy Chaotic gives them another 2 points, and now Jax are up by 1. Psy, we see you, girl, with that save. We see you with that close range save. Unfortunately, the game did not want to agree with you at that point in time, though.
Jack's finally learning that the 6 meter per second backboard shot not working on the Calypso goalies here.
It is not working indeed. It seems like the Calypso goalies are pretty quick to read those attempted bounce shots. We've got Yuji with the disc just dancing around ceiling as they normally do. Sends it over to Princess Claire on shoulder. Princess Claire with the shot. Oh my Lanta. Sending in a 17 on a 2 meter throw, just whipping it in the goalie's face. Will.i.am, I am so sorry for you, but here we have the Jax with the joust advantage and an opportunity to respond to the goal.
Well, it looks like they have, okay, a stack looks like maybe delayed. They know they normally run that delayed stack, but that was a little delayed even for them. What was that throw? But
that was definitely a little bit slower than their normal stack out for that rollout, but they were able to make it work and get the disc in the goal. So they were responding quickly. Here we have Calypso with the joust advantage. Coming out the tunnel, Princess Claire takes the disc, sends it over to Glass in the tunnel, who was covered very heavily by that stack, but she was able to get the pass off. Psy Chaotic grabbing the disc, gets stunned out by Gilligan. Gilligan sends the disc over to Blitz, who goes to attempt to clear. It doesn't quite make it out, unfortunately. Glass with the disc. We've just got it bonking around the arena a little bit. Venom is able to pick it up, and he's got a pass over to Will.i.am on table. Will.i.am walking it up with a stack in front of him, applying a little bit of pressure, sending it back to Venom on the back line. Venom taking his time and doing the thing that the Jacks do, playing the patient play here. Blitz with the disc, sending it across floor to Will.i.am. Will.i.am going for the shot and hits the ding ring. Goes to clear it out. And it looks like we will have Venom there first to pick it up.
The only goalie better than Will.i.am, the ding ring itself. It's like Venom just walking it up casually. Then the Calypso defense really likes to stay home, let the players kind of walk into them. So far, it's been working out pretty well. A lot of this cut play. It's going to be hard though. The wireless Jacks are fantastic positioning. They've been doing this for a long time. They really know how to position themselves well. So, I think Calypso is going to have to kind of change their defensive strategy here, be a little bit more aggressive against these guys, so that they can go brawn over brains sometimes on the defense. Calypso to launch, Claire to QB, over to the right side tunnel, cut past the other side, still got the one deep. Clash just going to walk it, wait for a time, stack behind her. Zai, back to Glass, Monkey in the middle with that stack. Ooh, a little pressure, but great pass. Really working that stack. Stack getting destroyed by Claire right now. They have time, they've got numbers. Yuji on the ceiling. No look shot by Zai there. Great work trying to dissolve that backward stack. That's exactly what you need to do.
All right, and that puts us at 7-8 in favor of the Jax boys. And here they come with a joust advantage rollout out from the tunnel. We have Will.i.am with the disc, sending it straight down to a stack of I was going to say Villigan, which is Venom, and Gilligan apparently. Oh, and the stuff. What is going on? We're not quite
Headbutt.
sure. I'm not quite sure. Headbutt, stunning, snagging, not snagging the disc, but we've got Gilligan on the ceiling with the disc, sending it over. Oh, to Blitz on the backboard. You cannot leave him there with a slap goal. Jax is up 7, 8, 9, 10. I cannot do math. That's 3 points, though. Jax are up by 3.
That is a Blitz MO right there, the high-speed slap pass.
It is, and when it is happening and you're in goal, can I just say it's so scary? I'm not a goalie, but
I am, and I have been on the receiving end of many slaps from Blitz, and it is not a fun time.
it is not a fun time indeed. Disc is just kind of bouncing around in Calypso's bubble, but Yuji is able to pick it up and send it over to Cloud, where Glass is. Glass flips and is doing a little dancing on the ceiling herself, doing her thing, waiting for Chaotic to get on her back. They take the disc and go for an almost attempted dribble. It looked like it would have seemed, however, it didn't quite make it through. Venom going for the long shot. It doesn't connect, unfortunately, but the disc is also not able to be cleared. It was bouncing around and trapped. Oh, and it's just chaos. We have chaos in the arena at this moment in time. Gilligan picks up the disc, goes to send it backwards to where his stack is. The pass does not make it to them, but Blitz is able to pick up the disc and send it over to Gilligan on the back line there again, sending it all the way out to their side of the arena and into the hands of will.i.am, who sends it through tunnel, just kind of killing time as they're up by 3 and don't need to do anything else at this moment.
Very close match.
Very close.
I mean, this is kind of the wireless Jax meta. Venom is very fond of the drill of having 4 players on offense pass it around against 3 players trying to defend and kind of play monkey in the middle, and that's kind of due to their team style. will.i.am very far in the back line leaves just the 3 Gil, Blitz, and Venom to kind of play monkey in the middle with that other, the offensive 4 players. So really it comes down to, you're going to see the Orange Team Calypso being, a lot more passing, but it causes them to, it forces them to make passes constantly. If they can keep making passes, they will make it around, and they will not have that 3-point shot on Will, but they will be at an advantage the entire way down the field, as long as there are no errors, there are no positioning, failures, stuff like that. And that's kind of what the Jax base their defense on, is making sure that, if you screw up, they're there. But that puts a lot of pressure on other teams to just make no errors at all whatsoever. And for some of these, greener teams, it's a difficult task to make 12 passes in a row with pressure without, one fault.
Yeah, I will say too, I feel like Jax are very obviously like their meta is passing down the arena, and a lot of times in VRML we see a lot of stack meta going on currently, and
Yep.
so probably an adaptation, since Calypso is a current VRML team, an adaptation is going to be needed on their end in order to kind of get used to, again, how to defend against a pass heavy team as opposed to a stack heavy team. So hopefully we could see them go ahead and do that and apply a bit more pressure to the Jax boys. But we have Princess Claire with the disc, sending it down to a stack on floor where Yuji has it. Yuji sends it over to Chaotic on table. Chaotic sending it back over to the stack where Glass is. Glass juking around on Bowtie, almost getting stunned out, but going for the back pass over to Princess Claire. Princess Claire doesn't quite get the disc through the arena, and Venom is able to pick it up with Gilligan on his back. There it is for the shot and the long 3. Quite a play there from the Jax boys. They were ready to be stacked in an instant.
Yeah, they're using their resources well. Only 2 players forced that that whole team of 4 players to lose that disc. So they don't really need to put a whole lot of pressure on the team. Just enough pressure where they don't have to leave anything open or leave a player behind. So it's very difficult for Calypso, especially when your passes aren't feeling up to snuff that day, and especially when many of these wireless Jax players do not miss their passes, their shots, anything. If you give them any opportunity, they bite down on it.
Yeah, even right there, Venom started to get pressured a little bit and was able to, their arena sense in the Jax is just is superb. Venom was very aware of the fact that goal was open as goalie jumped out to try to pressure him, but the look on goal was not as great, and he had Blitz hanging right on the bottom of goal. He passed it over to Blitz, and Blitz was able to just dunk it in for another 2 points for the Jacks. So that arena awareness, that sense of awareness of where your team is what makes all of the difference in this game. Ooh, and Glass with the very clutch steal, but an attempted clear goes straight into the hands of Venom. Venom sending it over to Gilligan on pack. Gilligan trying to get the pass off. He does, just a little slowly. And the slap back to Gilligan was able to be recovered by Venom. Venom sending it across the floor over to Will.i.am. Will.i.am sending it back to Venom and into the goal for a 2-pointer as the goalie jumped out in attempts to stop, I think, what was the cut pass. We've got Jack's going on a bit of a run here. Like I said, they're not a round one team, and we are seeing that on full display here when it comes to the run that they're on in terms of this second round. We're only a few minutes into the match. They've got 10 points on the board, leaving Calypso with none. Calypso, I'm sure, is going to pick themselves back up, because if I've learned anything from watching their casts, they take these moments and they capitalize on them. This is the times where their mentality as a team does not get crushed, and they're able to make their way out of these types of situations quite often. So Gilligan with the disc, moving around the bottom of the arena, sending it over through tunnel after a little bit of pressure to Will.i.am. Will.i.am is able to pick up the disc after a little bit of bouncing around over to Blitz, back to the back line where Venom is, over Bowtie to to Gilligan on shoulder, I apologize, and back to Will.i.am. Just practicing the patient play. Ooh, and a missed pass to Gil off the ceiling. Oh, and an attempted drag into goal. Venom has the disc, sending it over to Gilligan. Gilligan trying to buy time, move around the arena, back over to Blitz. Blitz sending it to Will.i.am on the back line. Just a lot of control coming from these Jacks boys. Ooh, and a save. What a save. But yeah, the Jacks boys just practice a lot of control in the arena. They do not, you won't see them often clear and boost unless it's something that they either have to do or are anticipating in a rollout, but you'll see that the Jacks can maintain disc possession quite well. A lot of giggles going on in the arena on both sides of the comms right now. We have Blitz with the disc, approaching Bubble, just taking his time. He's going uncontested at the moment. Goalie was knocked out, and that's a second missed shot there.
Yeah, the Calypso doing a lot of clearing, but the problem is, I imagine with Gil and the other team, a lot of their stacks breaking up before they can, really get a hold on it. Another classic Wireless Jacks move is to have that, Blitz Venom stack while Gil breaks everything in sight. Kind of gives them some free reign. Also lets Will be as defensive as he needs and pick up Gil on the way out. Because we're going to come into a point where Calypso just really needs to make sure that every single time they touch the disc that it does not turn blue. Stopping a well-oiled offense like this one is going to be tough. Just making sure. What a save by Glass there. Double stack, race out. As long as I can get this clean, it's going to be a one-on-one. Nope. Backstack. 3-on-3. Ooh, kind of errant shot there. Walking it down the field again. Open shot. Is he going to take it? Oh, missed shot by Blitz there. Wireless Jack stack. A little broken up. That's all right. Venom being Gilligan moment, breaking up the stacks from behind. Gil with a walk on the goal. Ooh, what a sealable.
All right, and here we have an opportunity for Calypso to get some points on the board and have the arena in their advantage. Take control a little bit because they have disc possession, which puts Jack's boys on the defensive line here. Out from the tunnel, we do have Princess Claire with the disc again, sending it over through tunnel. Oh, and getting stuffed by Will.i.am. Will.i.am going to send it into the goal, but it is stopped. He's able to pick up the rebound. Oh, and to Gilligan on shield, and Gilligan launching it into goal for another 2 points. Calypso had thought they were in the clear to get out of goal, but they weren't quite there. A little bit of miscommunication there on their side.
All right, let's see how Calypso responds. It's like a shorter play. Nice triangle. Center. Deep. UG with a shot. No will.i.am. Open goal. That is a rare sight for Wireless Jacks there.
That is indeed, and what a good play. Those short passes in the beginning of the rollout, sending someone long, making it down to them who can make a long three-pointer. Definitely getting their way back up the board. We have Jax out the tunnel with the disc is will.i.am, sending it over to kind of the trap area where Venom is. Gilligan sending it up over to Blitz. Blitz going for the shot off a shield, unfortunately, but Gilligan is able to pick it up on the back line, getting a little bit of pressure from that Calypso stack there, sending a pass over to will.i.am. will.i.am, oh, the passing over to Blitz. Blitz hitting Venom on the quick cut and close to goal. Venom able to make another 2 points for Jax. We are having, they're up by 11 points. This is easy math for me, 11 points. And with 2 minutes to go, I think technically that would be out of mathematical time, but I don't do well at math, obviously.
Like 20 seconds per goal. So they're probably not out of mathematical time just yet, but we are definitely quickly approaching that. So Calypso really needs to start moving as quickly as they can here. Great pass play so far. Great control. Don't know if we have the time to play like that, but oh, off the head of a teammate there. Good recovery by Yuji. Back pass to Princess Claire. Looking for an opening. Yuji with an open walk. Great save by Will. Stack race to C. Another clear here. Really stacks are brawling. Good read by Calypso there. They separate out into a pass play. Stack's ready to go. See if they can clear, but the stack's already down. Fortunately, yeah, Wireless Jacks already had a stack behind them, so the clear and blues play not ideal in that situation. A little bit of a stack race here. Ooh, Wireless Jacks. Oh, Will with the looks like tracking loss or something there. Couldn't get off the ground. Gil to recover it. Quick pass to the ceiling. Blitz with a great pass under pressure to Will. Will closing off that point.
All right.
Definitely out of mathematical time by now.
We're definitely out of mathematical time here, but that doesn't mean that they can't get a little bit of run and momentum on the Calypso end of things. Sometimes this is all you need is to get one goal before the clock runs out for the next round to really be yours. But unfortunately, Yuji gets stuck while they are doing a little bit of dancing around. And Blitz attempts a long shot, and it dings off the ring. Unfortunately, going for the clear is Calypso, but they don't quite make it through. Princess Claire has the disc on ceiling here, sending it down low for, I think, an attempted shot, but it is stopped by will.i.am. And that is the round. This is a second round for Jax. They have taken both. The first was a lot closer than this one, and I have a feeling that we're going to begin to see Calypso kind of take their grounds in terms of where they are and how to play against the Jax boys. So I would assume that Psychotic is going to do her thing and kind of begin to get some adjustments going inside the arena with her team.
Yeah, still a new team, Calypso. I think they've only been together maybe 1 or 2 weeks by now. So probably still finding some chemistry. I know Biat, a new addition to the Calypso team. So already some good positioning, some good passing. But against the kind of well-oiled machine of the Jacks, they're really going to have to lessen the errors and really be able to put some more pressure on the old bones of Team Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have to make a little bit of an adjustment too as Calypso in order to get some points on the board, just because the Jacks have been pretty quick to get their stacks together tonight. And with that being said, the clear and boost is not going to continue to work, because even if they make it to the disc first, the Jacks are not very far behind typically. So I think that if they begin to kind of switch their mentality over to working the disc up the arena as a team instead of clear and boost, they might see a little bit more success. Also, maybe a little bit more patient play when they do make their way into the bubble, so that they can have good setup between their players and good cut pass options. Out the gate, though, we have Calypso with the first touch on disc and the first possession. Yuji has the disc, dancing around on floor. Glass has it, doing the same. They've got the same dance moves. That's crazy. Princess Claire is here, picking up the disc, making sure that they don't have turnover, sending it back over to Glass. Glass is on the floor, sending it to sending it to Psy Chaotic behind the goal on the floor, and Psy Chaotic putting it in for the first 2 points of the round and doing exactly what we had just kind of spoken about, slowing it down when they start to approach the bubble, back passing, maintaining that disc control, and not pushing the bubble when they don't have the numbers advantage. And this is all a game of numbers. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the pings, highest ping in the arena right now is Blitz at 68. So everyone else in the either the 50s, 40s, or 30s. So, good. Ooh, not the Blitz slap that I've been used to there. Little off target. Gil trying to fight his way for Venom. Open pass to Will, though. I guess is going right back to Blitz. Nice. Great cut pass there.
Good guess. All right,
Lots
and
of
that's
communication there. They're a fantastic team, and you can tell the experience of just they're just using muscle memory for their passes. They don't even need to know where each other are anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the response to the Jacks. So that's 2-2. We've got basic. Ooh! The stack goes to steal the disc, and it is stolen back by the QB. But unfortunately, or fortunately, Blitz was there to pick it up, sending it to Venom. Venom over to will.i.am, who's cutting into Bubble, into the goal for another 2 points for the Jack boys.
Unfortunately, got caught scrambling there for a second. Zach kind of broke up in the back line, just wasn't able to get back soon enough to resurrect that play. But I mean, especially against Jacks, with Princess Claire stopping on the nest on almost every play, the pressure they're going to put on her is pretty much constant. Knowing them. Ooh, Sai just barely able to take that pass out. Yuji with the quick reset there, a little off, unfortunately. Venom with the potential submarine here. Nope, eyes for the pass, and the stuff from Yuji, double stuff Oreo there.
Double stuff Oreo.
The double stuff Oreo.
I feel like we need to steal that. That's amazing.
will.i.am holding back, taking his time, down low to Blitz. No fat on the offense of Wireless Jacks. It is lean, and every pass has a purpose and an intention. So it becomes very difficult for defenses to read, especially defenses that haven't played with each other, that don't have the collaboration and the potential chemistry to do what they need. So I think Sai might be their goalie. So she's doing a good job, I'm guessing, of kind of directing her players. But sometimes it's especially against a team like this that's so into passing, it's very hard to not what I call koi fish defense, and that's just chase the breadcrumb and follow the disc around, which is deadly. And that's exactly what Wireless Jacks want to do. Awesome possession there from Calypso to walk all the way down the field with that without losing the possession. That's exactly what they need to do if they're going to win this round.
All right, and out the gate, or out the tunnel, we have Jax coming out with the disc is will.i.am. will.i.am takes it, sends it over to tunnel, where Gilligan goes over to Cloud, but unfortunately will.i.am was not unstunned. Is that the word? I'm not quite sure. Princess Claire picks it up, though, and gets stunned out by will.i.am. will.i.am going for the back pass to Gilligan. Gilligan moving a little too quickly. Oh, and a missed opportunity from Calypso. Princess Claire picks up the disc on the floor, sends it to Glass on wall. Glass almost losing the disc, going for the pass. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite connect for them. Jacks are able to pick it up. Venom with the disc on the floor, setting it through Valley and up to Trench. Rolling. First one there is going to be Glass. Glass taking her time on Nest with the disc, seeing what she's got in front of her and behind her, and sending it down into the Jax bubble where will.i.am is there in true fashion. Princess Claire picks it up, though, stuffs will.i.am, and sends into the goal for another 2 points.
Did not see that one coming at all. Great fast stack from Calypso there. Tied it up 6-6. Still 5 minutes left after this joust. He looks like Wireless Jacks using that bottom tunnel here to send. It's like a probably orbital drop. Yep, good old orbital drop play. a fake to the other stack, and then back to that stack that they've now avoided. Open goal.
There it is.
Fantastic play. They've practiced that one quite a bit. They've been doing that for a long time, and that's exactly what they want them to do. Feign that orbital drop. The defense goes after the stack. Oh, it's not at the stack anymore. They abandon that stack, and then all of a sudden it's back at the stack, and it's very confusing as a defense to try to just straight up commit.
Yeah, with the disc, we've got Glass and sending it over to Chaotic on the floor, sends it up to Yuji. Yuji going for another pass. It does not quite make it there, though. Their teammate had some pressure applied on them by the Jacks. Jacks clear it out and have a quick stack there. Gilligan picks up the disc and sends it in for another long 3. That does put the Jacks up by 6 now. They're moving quite fast. And we have Calypso with an opportunity to respond and get some more points on the board.
Yeah, unfortunately, just taking that 6-point to 6-point tie to a 6-point deficit, just those 2 open goals, it's really dangerous against a team of, especially all these players on CV1. They do not miss. If they have an open goal, they are going to hit it 95% of the time. So, having those stacks ready and positioning and getting together. Oh, just a miss there by Sai. Hoping her arms are a little bit longer probably next time. Nice clear. Hopefully, you can get the stack out. Good stack. Clear down. Calypso stack recovering. Let's see if they can stick together. Ooh, just kind of a little bit of a panic clear there. Hoping the back stack is ready. It was not, unfortunately, but a bad read from Blitz. Potential recovery. Good slap clear. Venom. A little bit of a cherry picking on the opposite side. Time for a submarine. Oh, just narrowly sinks that one.
We know what realistically happened was he probably wasn't cherry picking, but Gil was leeching onto stacks to stun them out, leaving Venom behind, but with a great opportunity to have a little bit of space on the opposite end of the arena, so it does work out in their favor, but we have disc advantage now for Calypso. Out the gate, we have Claire sending off a quick pass through tunnel, or attempted pass because it doesn't quite connect, and on the back line, we have will.i.am able to pick it up and send it through. Oh, but sends it into the hands of Princess Claire. And Claire goes to clear it out, is able to, apparently. Yuji on the wall with the disc. will.i.am has it, goes to send it out. A little bit of chaotic play going on in the arena here. Everyone trying to move at a very fast pace. But we do have Blitz with the disc, sending it in for a long 3.
Yeah, that one definitely got away from him really quickly there. We were at 5 minutes and it was 6-6. Now we are at 2 minutes and it is 6-18. I'm noticing a lot of times, especially when they make small errors, they scramble. Any stack that Calypso has right now kind of immediately just ceases to exist. So you really got to make sure they're working on staying together even during those kind of times of chaos, especially when you have people like Gil actively already breaking up those stacks that you're trying to form. So kind of getting them from both ends of the candle there. Tries to get the pass off. Blitz with a good read. Open goal again.
They don't miss. For another long 3. They don't miss, and at this point, if I was Calypso, I would be playing a little bit more conservatively, because I think we're just looking at what was that, like 3 threes in a row on an open goal?
That's tough. I mean, a lot of teams like to start doing that when they start getting those goals, is to kind of slow down their game. But sometimes changing the pace of your game, especially when you add more passes in, the passes are kind of what they're struggling with. So you're kind of doubling down on what you're struggling with. If anything, they might just need to be more aggressive to speed up that play instead of the common, slowing down, getting him into the bubble. Great recovery there. Ooh. Good Dusty by Yuji, just losing the disc a little bit. Princess Claire in the back line. Open on the top. Pass just off a little bit. Who was that? Glass able to flip right back. Oh! Little bit of a 1-meter dunk there, so very difficult in this day and age of Echo to save a disc that close to the goal. Especially with Will being a float goalie, he generally seems to float pretty close to the barrier of that goal. So anything you can get pretty close tends to go in. Ooh, headbutt.
Ooh, yeah.
And the recovery. will.i.am walking it down to the pass. Only it's very will I am to pass it with 4 seconds left on the clock.
It is indeed, and that is a third round in favor of the Jacks. And you know, I have not taken a look at stats, so let's pull them up here. Oh, all right. We have, oh God, Gilligan with 70 stuns in these first 3 rounds. Oh, and my stats just reset because they reset the board, but he had 70 stuns in the first set. That's a total of 3 rounds. I've definitely seen him do better, but that was not bad. That is definitely our... So the rest of the teams, we just had our lovely producer come on in our ear and give us some of those stats there, and the rest of the team on the other side all has about mid 20s to 30 range in stuns, and Gil just kind of dominating the board as per usual with 70 stuns. Their backstack, Blitz and will.i.am having very minimal stuns, and Venom being almost equal with the other team, around 30 for those 3 rounds. You can definitely see that it does take a hit on Calypso and their gameplay, as they're a pretty heavy on the whole clear and boost in their meta. And I think that Gilligan coming in for their stacks and having that 70 stuns is taking a toll on their gameplay a bit.
For sure. Yeah, they're a difficult team to play, especially for players that haven't experienced the terror of trying to dodge Gilligan with a stack. Especially when your stacks are a little bit weak, he poaches on top of those, or pounces, not poaches. Pounces really on the kind of more straightforward stacks. He's very good at reading the stack formation and then hopping on and leeching those stacks. So you really got to be able to be creative with your stack lines, and also be able to stay together in some of those non-linear regrabs, and then make sure you keep staying together. So right now I think they're just a little in the deep end with the experience of these players, and for me, I think they just need to step it up, stop trying to take the less risky route, and just kind of turn it up to 11, go full speed, and see if they can sprint past the old timers.
For sure. I apologize for my noisy typing, or I think it could be noisy. I don't quite know. My mic picks up, doesn't pick up things. I don't know. We don't need to talk about that part. But I forgot to announce it. So for those of you who are with us, I appreciate you guys being with us. And hopefully we can see a few more of you in chat very soon after I just make this announcement. So with that being said, we've got the ready ups going on in the arena. Who are you calling for first possession and first touch on disc and first possession?
First touch, I think, is going to go Calypso again. I think they've had it all 3 rounds so far. Possession, it depends if that's that headbutt. It could be anybody's game. Looks like a kind of half slap pass. Ooh. Great job to have a plan for the regrab there, especially when you're consistently winning it.
Yeah.
Great
absolutely.
Position from Princess.
Ooh.
Easy to start the match. First lead I think they've had in 3 rounds, so hopefully they can find some momentum here in the second set.
They did actually have the first 2 points on the board in the 3rd round of the last set, but they lost a little bit of momentum. What I will say though is I'm noticing that they were able to pass, like we're saying, pass the disc up the arena as opposed to that clear and boost, and that's how they were able to maintain the points on the board. Oh, missing the long 3 is Gilligan, bouncing around. Who's going to make it there first? Venom with the disc. Oh, but it gets bonkered off of Calypso's head, and a little bit of a scramble around on the top trap there. But ultimately, words are hard sometimes. With the disc is Blitz, sending it over to Gilligan. Gilligan taking his time, walking up the arena, looking around, just being aware of what he has, sending a pass down over to Blitz on the floor. Blitz going for, I'm not quite sure what that was. But with the disc is will.i.am. He's able to recover it nonetheless, sends it down over to floor where Venom is. Venom up to shoulder where Gilligan is, and going for the bounce shot again. This time they did not read that, And that is another 2 point, or their first 2 points on the board for this round from Jack's boys. It is 2-2 here in the arena, and let's see what Calypso is able to pull off here.
Looks like also Calypso going to those bottom tunnels. Maybe potentially see a more unique, kind of a straight down orbital launch there. But unfortunately, immediately leached.
Yeah, immediately leached indeed, stopping that stack from being able to, I guess, fulfill what would have been that dribble rollout it looked like they were attempting there. And in result of the turnover, Venom was able to get the disc from his teammates and sending it into the goal for another 2 points. But Calypso does have an opportunity to, God lit! Calypso does have another opportunity here to respond, so Princess Claire with the disc at Nest sends it over to Glass. Glass to Psychaotic. Psychaotic going for the open goal, but it's really just a technical bounce pass over to Yuji. Back to Psychaotic, back to Yuji, but a little bit of a stuff there on the backboard. will.i.am with the disc, picking it up, sending it over to Blitz. Blitz going to try to send it through Valley there, but it's a lot of scrambling going around in the arena, a lot of small mistakes here that are happening. Princess Claire picks up the disc, sends it down over into the Jax boys tunnel. will.i.am leaving goal to pick up the disc, clearing it out through, or just kidding, sending a pass over to Blitz because Jax just pass. They're very happy. That's a shield, Blitz. That's a shield.
This doesn't go through those. He'll learn. He'll learn one of these days.
This does not go through those. But what a beautiful play by the Jax boys there in the bubble. Sending it over to Venom, sending it over to Gilligan. Gilligan driving goal for another 2 points. That puts the Jax up by 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Calypso's seeming to kind of send 2 backline players. And especially with Will, it's very hard to just shoot on him like on a normal goalie because of his reaction and his ability to kind of catch. So you really need to push your offense all into the bubble. The 3 up, 1 back style of offense really only works if your 3 people can take on their entire defense. And currently it's for most teams it's a struggle to do so against Wireless Jacks. So they really need to start getting their people into that bubble and not looking for that singular pass that's going to work. They really need to coordinate something, 1 or 2 passes in that bubble to get around that experienced defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And Jax are able to defensively stop Calypso at this point in time when they approached the bubble. And with the disc is will.i.am and creeping on bubble here over to Clock and back out to Venom near post and into the goal for another 2 points. The Calypso was taking a little bit more time in the bubble and making smart passes, but if they're going to want to start putting some points on the board, those passes that they're making are going to have to connect because the Jax boys are going to make them pay for every one of those small mistakes. Princess Claire with the disc, getting almost stuffed at the nest, but she is able to get the pass off over through tunnel. Now we have Yuji with the disc dancing around on the ceiling, over to Glass, doing the same jiggy dance. They're both getting jiggy with it. Back over to Princess Claire on the back line just to maintain that possession as the Jax boys apply some pressure. Yuji taking time to dance around a little bit, sending it over to Psychaotic underneath the goal, but the pass doesn't connect. Oh, and the stuff from Gilligan, taking it and clearing it all the way down into the Calypso bubble. Both stacks missing the read on the disc. Venom picks it up on the floor, backs it out, kind of just giving his team some time to get into the bubble, set up their positions, and taking that patient time that we always talk about the Jax boys are so good at, sending a pass over to will.i.am on the side, but some sort of tracking issue, or I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it doesn't matter because Gilligan gets the disc on shield and puts it in the goal for 2 more points.
I think we'd call that a skill issue.
What's a skill issue?
Just not being able to grab a wall.
Oh, it looked like he got stuck in the wall.
We're all players, but we're all learning, slowly. Some of us how to grab walls. Some of us shields are not are corporeal and cannot be passed through. Oh, unfortunate missed clear there. Not sure what's going on.
Unfortunate.
Backline.
Yeah, unfortunate missed back pass, I think is what it was, but there was someone else back there. A little bit of chaos ensued in the arena at this moment in time, but the first one to the disc is Princess Claire with a quick slap off, attempting to get the disc out of her area. Glass has the disc, picks it up, just sneaking over away down to what I call Subway. I don't know what y'all call it, but that don't matter because I'm casting, not you. Blitz takes the disc and goes for a long three. Doesn't quite connect, unfortunately, and Yuji is there to pick it up and send it out through over to Chaotic, who gets stunned out by the Jax Boys stack. However, it doesn't matter because Yuji is there attempting to clear again, but it gets a little bounced around in top trap. Chaotic has the disc and sends it through tunnel to where Glass is. Glass taking a look at what's going on. Chaotic, oh, getting stuffed.
Ooh,
You hear Gilligan call that. Gilligan is able to stuff Chaotic and then send the disc over into the goal for 3 points, and we are seeing the Jax Boys again taking an 11-point lead and a bit of a run here on Calypso.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sai got caught up there fighting what looked like some ghosts of Echo's past, entering, the ghost trying to punch her the whole time. But, unfortunately, after she cleared the ghost, giving it to Glass, Glass seemingly had nothing to do with it, so just gave it right back to her, hot potato style.
Oh my gosh. And they did have an opportunity to take a little bit of a look here at Bubble, but that opportunity was not one that was capitalized on, as will.i.am picked up the disc and cleared it through tunnel. Oh, Blitz losing possession of the disc just slightly, but the clear from Calypso does not make it out of their end of the arena. But Yuji is able to pick up the discs, takes a little time, dancing around, sends a pass over to Princess Claire on station. Princess Claire trying to look around, Venom applying some pressure to her, and Princess Claire sends the pass down into Bubble. will.i.am misreading the disc, unfortunately, and here we have Glass. Ooh! A little bit of a miss there. We had the disc, I think it was head-butted, I could be wrong, not sure, and then it was picked back up by Princess Claire, and Princess Claire was able to capitalize that moment and put another 2 points on the board for Calypso. They're going to need to do that more and apply some pressure here on this initial rollout to the Jax Boys, but out of the tunnel, we have will.i.am with the disc, sending it over to Gilligan on station. Gilligan looking around, sending it back over to Venom on wedge. Venom looking, sending the pass over to Blitz in trap. Blitz sending it up and missing the pass to Gilligan. Unfortunately, it's picked up by Yuji. Yuji sending in a attempted shot, but it doesn't quite make it. The nest is there and gets in the way, but the disc is able to be picked up by the Jax Boys. However, they were stuffed by the Calypso stack, and Calypso was able to capitalize. Princess Claire getting the disc in the goal from Glass or Shield for another 2 points, and this is the run that Calypso needed, just a little bit too late in the round, unfortunately.
Down dribble, another kind of side orbital drop there. But immediately lost on the clear. Back to Glass. 15 seconds. Glass trying to juke. Quick pass. Side not ready for that one. Back to potentially Glass here. Tap back to a teammate. Unfortunately, though, time is out. Can end 6-13. Getting closer. Really just need to mitigate some of those open goals, and this would be a very, very close match.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to agree. And, we did begin to see Calypso take a little bit of that run that they need, so to speak, getting 4 points or 2 goals in a row on the board, giving themselves a little bit of momentum. Sometimes that's all you need going into the next round in order to, begin to capitalize and get your team back into a groove. I'm sure if you guys don't know, a lot of Chaotic's play actually came from watching Jax scrims and learning from what they're doing. So I'm sure this is a little bit of nerve-wracking but really exciting nerve-wracking moment because she's playing the team that she watched and based her play style off of. And these are like her people, her boys that she loved to hang out with and watch and learn from because they are so good at the game, even after a lot of time of not playing together and then coming back together to play once a week predominantly. You still see that their chemistry and their game is just on par as they were when they were in the league, and they're beating teams or playing teams and coming close and beating them on a weekly basis that are still active in the league, and they're able to put up quite the fight. Phenom, who do we got with the disc?
I'm gonna give it to. I think it's gonna be Glass and Yuji again. I think their ping is low. Their pulls are quick. I think they're gonna take it again. Ooh, not even a chance.
You eat your words as the Jax boys
Yeah.
for the first time, but there's Glass and Yuji on the back line, able to stuff the stack coming through. Ooh, with the missed shot. Yeah, quest moment, it happens. That's all right. Glass is able to recover the disc in trap, sending it over to Chaotic, who's behind Pack. Oh, and will.i.am is able to pick up the disc, sending it through. We've got a Jax stack, but an unfortunate bounce from the disc. All right, and we have Venom with the disc, sending it low over to Blitz. Blitz over to Gilligan. Gilligan approaching the goalie here, sending a cut pass over to Blitz, and Blitz into the goal for the first 2 points of this round, taken by the Jax boys.
Yep. I mean, during, I think, with the 4 sets we've gone through, I don't think I've seen a single open goal. Maybe one open goal when on that rollout that Will wasn't there. But that's kind of one of the big defining factors of the point difference right now. Is just that ability to get back to goal, and that's kind of the difficulty of the 2-2 meta, is that you have 2 units, and if both of them get stopped, then you have no defense, and especially against a team with Gilligan and with Venom breaking those stacks constantly, it becomes very difficult to kind of get back to goal. Where with the kind of 1-2-1 or 3-up-1 back that the Jacks like to play, they have a lot of opportunity to kind of scramble forwards quicker, and just the speed of the stacks of Calypso just barely able to keep up with that 3-person kind of volley. So they just really need to clean stuff up a little bit less the errors, a little bit less the hesitation, a little bit less of getting the disc stolen right from you twice. But other than that, they're just on the heels of the Jacks, even though the point says a little bit other words. Ooh, a little bit of an errant pass there. Free disc. Stacking out to get it. Yuji with the recovery there.
We've had a lot of chaos here going on in the arena. A lot of chaos. And we've got Venom with the disc. Venom taking his time, going across the wall, walking his way up the arena, sending it down long for the 3. I thought it was going to be an attempted clear, but I should have known better. That was quite the shot from Venom, putting them up 5-0. And we have an opportunity now for Calypso to take the disc and the arena into their possession and play their game. Out of the tunnel with the disc is Claire, sending it over to Glass just before she reaches tunnel. Glass taking her time, doing a little bit of faking, an attempted ender, but it doesn't quite pay off. Venom does pick up the disc, send it down into their bubble. Ooh, and the missed shot, but it's picked up by Blitz and sent into the goal for another 2 points. That's 7-0 in favor of the Jax boys.
Yeah, it's 0-7. Momentum a little bit lost here. Let's see if they can kind of pick something up, get a rollout going. Again, being a little bit cautious. Like to see them, just speed up, especially with the experience of the Jacks kind of hammering down on Venom over to the top. Kind of an errant pass there. Blitz trying to rush to it, recovered by Sai. Sai trying to some kind of tap pass there, another clear. They don't have any stacks ready. Thankfully, it kind of bounces inconsistently. Gilligan and Venom to pick it up on that stack. Stack right behind him. Blitz, quick pass over to Venom. Venom looking at an open goal. He does not miss those.
He does not. No, absolutely not. That is a second long 3 in a row from Venom. Jacks are up 10-0, and we've got just a little shy of 6 minutes on the clock. And Calypso with an opportunity here to take some possession back in the arena and get some points on the board. Princess Claire taking her time on the nest, sending a pass that's missed, unfortunately, over to, or was it connected? I'm not quite sure, quite honestly. And a scramble here in the arena. Glass is able to pick up the disc and sends it, or tries to send it over to Princess Claire, but the pass doesn't quite make it. And a slap from Blitz for another long 3. And if they're gonna keep letting these going at this pace, we might be looking at a little bit of a mercy here if Jacks keep up the pace. But we have another opportunity again for Calypso.
Unfortunate kind of deficit here. Another stop. They're splitting out really well, but it looks like Jack's just, with the 13 lead, not having to really pressure anything, letting the Calypso team kind of make their own mistakes. Just like that, one good punch and the turnover is nice and easy to the next stack. Long shot. Oh, just off a nugget there. Covered by Glass, but double stuffed by Venom. Will with the tap back. Gilligan looking for his options. Down to Venom. Holding it. Up to the top of the cut. Gil just losing the disc completely. Slap clear. Coming back. See if UG can slap that out. Hopefully they have a stack ready, but they do not, being completely hammered by the wireless shacks right now. But unfortunately, unable to read that. Gilligan picking it up, having some time. A lot of man defense right now. Bad read by everyone. Glass, the final good read. Great pass to Sai. Sai diving over to Princess, who desperately tries to catch it. Ooh, great grab by Glass. All right, slowing it down a little bit. Get back into control. Sai going for the long cut pass over the top of Will. Will reading that like a preschool picture book. Another open goal. Oh, just things off. Gilligan to recover. UG youthfully stealing it from, but getting mastered. Will with the backwards pass. Definitely not a missed shot. Good clear again, but thankfully, maybe first open goal that they can take. Oh no!
Oh, and a missed
Pitches it on the wall.
Oh man, that one hurt my insides. That hurt my insides indeed. We have Blitz with the disc. Venom on his back. They go ahead and send the disc through tunnel, avoiding the Calypso players, sending it to will.i.am. will.i.am into the goal from Pack for another three-pointer for the Jax boys. That does put them up 16-0 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. We have Calypso launching out of the tunnel. My guess is going to be same thing as always. Princess Claire is going to have the disc, but here we go. Let's see. Out from the tunnel, Princess Claire with the disc, sending it over to Cloud where Psychaotic is. Psychaotic down towards Valley where Glass is. Glass taking her time, looking around at what she's got. Not looking behind her though. Psychaotic on table with the disc. Ooh, gets stunned. And it results in a turnover where Blitz has the disc, sends it through mid of the arena, and Jack's boys are already stacked and ready to go. However, they do misread the disc. But Venom's able to recover, sending it back over to Blitz on the back line, sending it to Gilligan on shoulder. A little bit of a pressure applied there. A bounce pass over to Venom, underneath boot, back over to will.i.am under goal, and into the goal for another 2 points. That's 18-0, and we are starting to approach the Mercy Zone.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like they are they're able to not able to overcome the tactics that the wireless jacks and wireless are just falling into, kind of a good rut of just falling into their own style. Calypso not able to turn the speed up or down on them, unfortunately. Gil walking in on 4 people. Great back pass. Quick pass to Blitz. Desperate kind of that's that quintessential 3-up defense, or the 3-up offense of getting 2 passes in and then having no idea what to do with it after that.
Ooh, and the missed pass from the Jax boys just a little bit off, but is able to be slapped over to, I don't know who that was. I think it might have been, I'm not sure. However, Calypso picks up the disc, sends it out through the mid of the arena. Jax are able to pick it up. We have Gilligan with the disc, Venom on his back, sending it through tunnel, and able to stack to it. Gilligan getting slightly stuffed, but able to get the pass off over to Venom. Venom sending it down towards the floor of Bubble where, I think that was will.i.am, was it? I don't know, my scoreboard's not telling me. Blitz? I'm not sure. Yeah, mine's not, I'm not sure I'm not sure who that was. But either way, that is another 2 points on the board. We're 20-0 Blitz. I think it was Blitz. I just can't read the name that far. I'm wearing my glasses. I still can't read the name that far. We have The Jax boys up. Was that the round?
It was a mercy.
My Lanta, I thought 21 was a mercy. I play this game, I promise.
1v1?
I don't know, Phenom. I don't know.
I guess is that good that you either don't get mercied often or you don't mercy other teams often? I'm not sure.
I don't get mercied often. We also don't mercy people often. So I guess it's a happy medium. I'm okay with both of them. Anyway, Jax boys dominated that round. I think that Calypso had a little bit of a hard time adjusting their play style in order to meet the play style of the Jax boys, and the play style of the Jax boys is not what you typically see in an arena in VRML at this point in time. A lot of VRML is currently heavily stack meta based, and I think it becomes really hard to kind of adjust to their play style. Yeah, but we've got one more round here with the Jax and Calypso duo here going on, and so out from the gate, I'm gonna say we see Eugene Glass with that disc there. Ooh, and making us eat our words again is the Jax boys. will.i.am with the disc over to Blitz on shoulder. Blitz sending it in for a 3-pointer, and again, we've got Jax up by 3.
Unfortunately, I have to go scrim some other fellow beer leaguers, so I'm gonna leave the final round here to you, Queen. But hopefully the Calypso team can kind of pull together. I'm just gonna assume that 5th round they come back to a 20-3 mercy against the Jax. And no proof I will believe otherwise.
Sounds good. All right, and on the ceiling, we have Glass with the disc, sending it over to Princess Claire on station, just kind of maintaining possession here, walking up over to Bo. Princess Claire, ooh, getting stuffed by Venom. Venom taking the disc, looking around, making sure his team has stacks, almost sending it into the goal. Unfortunately, it was not able to be picked up by the stack, but it's recovered by Princess Claire, and Princess Claire clears it out over into the Jax side, and with the disc there first, oh, it looked like Yuji was going to be there in a good position, but unfortunately, or I'm sorry, Glass, but unfortunately she was not. Gilligan with the disc sends it over to Blitz. Blitz trying to slap it through tunnel, but does not quite make it, unfortunately. So Princess Claire with the disc dancing around on the floor, sending it over across to Psychaotic. Psychaotic backing up just to get some control over the disc, sends it over to Princess Claire on the back of boot, and Princess Claire with the backboard shot for the first 2 points on the board for Calypso, getting them on the board. They are only down 1 now, but Jax do have the joust advantage, so they're going to have an opportunity to put the arena in their favor and force the arena to play their game. So here we are out of the tunnel. will.i.am with the disc, sending it over to Gilligan in tunnel, over to Venom on wall, who gets stuffed by the Calypso stack, and they clear it down into the Jax bubble. will.i.am is there in goal, but does get stunned out. However, no one's able to pick up the disc just yet. Yuji panicking, sending it over to Bo, and we've got... Oh, that was fast. Psychaotic was on the wall, sent it over to Yuji, and Yuji into the goal for another 2 points. And this is one of the first leads we have seen for Calypso in the game. That's not the first points. They are up by a single point. Jax now have the joust advantage and an opportunity to respond to the points on the board. Here we go. will.i.am with the disc, sending it over to Blitz. Back over to will.i.am. will.i.am sending it. Ooh, an attempted pass over to the stack, but they're not able to make it. However, will.i.am's able to recover the disc, sends it down into their bubble, and the goal does not quite connect. We've got a clear from Calypso. The disc is picked up by... We don't know yet. It's still floating. Yuji is able to get a hand on it, but they are not able to maintain the possession, sending it across the arena. Venom is able to slap it out almost through mid, and there's a lot of chaos going on here, a lot of stacking back and forth, a lot of bad clears. They just don't make it over to the other end of the arena. Hopefully we begin to see a little bit more of patient play and possession maintained. Not here though, as the disc begins to float around the arena. Glass takes it, sending it over to Princess Claire on Nest, and Princess Claire putting it in the goal for another 2 points. And now we've seen them, we're seeing Calypso kind of heat up a little bit, so to speak. They're now up by 3 points. This is the biggest lead they've had since that first round there, and Jacks have another opportunity to respond to the points on the board with the disc. Oh, I don't know what happened there. That was not a typical Jacks play, nor was it a good rollout that happened there. A little bit of a flub or a miscommunication, not quite sure, but either way, UG was able to pick up the disc and send it into the Jacks goal for 3 more points. Jacks do have Joust possession again, so out from the tunnel, we have will.i.am with the disc, sending it over towards tunnel, where the pass doesn't quite connect and is able to be picked up by the back stack of Calypso. Chaotic clearing it out, sending the disc through bubble. However, no one reads the disc correctly on that, but they are able to stack. Chaotic picks up the disc, sends it to Princess Claire, and it's off the ding ring, unfortunately. We have Blitz, who attempts to slap it out, but it's picked up by UG on the back line. UG over to Glass on bow tie. Glass sending it to Ghost, where Chaotic is. Princess Claire on the wall, sending it down to UG under goal and into the goal for another 2 points. And I don't know what, I feel like Phenom just had some like black magic go on here that he predicted that they were just gonna go off this round. But this is the Calypso that I have seen and know and love to watch on cast. I don't know if they've shaken off the nerves or if they've just gotten into their own groove, but you're definitely seeing them begin to play their game and have the arena controlled to their advantage at this point in time. With the, missed long shot is Blitz. UG is able to take the disc, is taking time, just dancing around, looking around, seeing what they have open to them, what their options are, sending a pass over to Glass towards the floor of the arena. And picked up by Venom. Venom going for the long 3, but Princess Claire is there and able to catch it, sending it over to UG. UG taking their time, looking around, seeing what they've got. Disc over to Chaotic. Chaotic doing the same, playing a little bit of pass. They have the advantage here. They're up by enough points that they don't need to worry about getting disc in the goal or over into bubble. So the patience is what we need to see from them and what they needed in those earlier rounds here. Sending the disc over into bubble. UG is there trying to send a shot, but unfortunately it is a little bit high. Chaotic going for another one, but it doesn't connect. UG is able to recover the disc, sending it to Princess Claire on the sidewall. And the stuff from Gilligan. Gil just walking it up the arena, uncontested, over to Blitz, through the bow tie, over to will.i.am on the floor of the arena. will.i.am getting some pressure applied, sending it over to Venom on the floor. Venom sending out a slow pass to Blitz. And a little bit of a miscommunication there, but the clear is not good from the Calypso side, and Gilligan was able to pick it up, but gets stuffed by Princess Claire. Princess Claire clearing the disc over all the way into the Jacks Boys bubbles. However, bubble, a singular bubble. However, Blitz is there to pick up the disc, sending it over to will.i.am, sending it over to Venom, and Venom possibly with an open goal. Nope. They are now set up. Venom walking his way over, approaching bubble, trying to send a pass over, but the their player under goal was covered. Calypso taking the disc, clearing it, and stacking it there. We have Princess Claire with possession, sitting on wedge, sending it down towards floor where UG is. UG dancing, but getting stuffed by Venom. Apparently now they know the UG dance, because they got stuffed, but the clear wasn't quite good, unfortunately. We do have Venom on the back line, able to pick up the, I think it was a Calypso clear, not a pass, but not making the disc out of the arena. UG sinking down to floor with the disc, sending a pass over to Glass. Glass on the wall, approaching the goalie, but Will saves those, sends the disc out towards the top of the arena, and we have a stack coming in from the Jacks Boys, picking it up with an open goal, and they miss it, unfortunately. That was a great opportunity for them, and that one is out the gate. We have UG with the disc in tunnel, getting a little bit of a pass just clear and through. We have Glass with the disc and no one in the goal. Princess Claire getting stuffed, though, by the Jack stack. Blitz taking the disc with Will on his back, sending it down. The stack gets broken up, but they do have a stack coming in, or will.i.am just by himself. The lonely floater going for the shot, and another 2 points on the board for the Jacks Boys. They are down by 6, but we do have 1 minute and 26 seconds on the clock, so that it doesn't mean that they are out of time. However, it is going to be hard. They're going to have to move at a fast pace if they want to go ahead and make up for the deficit here. So out of the gate with the possession is Calypso. Princess Claire on the disc at Nest, moving over to Nug just to let the stack apply some pressure and get them out of their side. Over to Glass, over to Psychotic, down to Yuji on the floor with an open goal and the ding. Unfortunately, will.i.am is able to slap that out of the bubble, but Psychotic there to pick it up and into the goal for another 2 points. I think at this point, we're starting to see Calypso just kind of get their bearings in terms of how to play the wireless Jacks. And the Jax boys taking their time to do their thing. will.i.am with the disc, sending it over to Gilligan towards tunnel. Gilligan trying to get that pass off, but it hits a Geo, unfortunately. And Glass picks up the disc. Glass on the ceiling being pressured by Venom. Glass sending a pass down low, but it's missed. Over to will.i.am. will.i.am going for the shot, and it's another missed long three. That would be the second of the game missed by Jax. That would have potentially put them a lot closer to their deficit had they made those two, but the disc is in their side of the arena, and we are out of time, and that is Calypso's round. So yeah, that was super exciting and fun, and yeah, exhausting to cast when you're alone. Thank you guys. Yeah. Exhausting. But with that being said, I thank you guys for coming to watch Wireless Cast and the Jax boys come and hang out to watch them play some Echo. Stay tuned if you're in chat. Stay with us. In 15 minutes we're gonna have 2CQ. And then yeah. That's all I can remember. I don't know. This normally isn't my show, so have grace for me here, people. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night. Ready? Do you want me to count you in?
No,
do you want me to count you
you.
in?
Right.
Okay.
Stick it. Stick it. Stick it. Stick it. What advice do you have for the next generation of women coming into the sport?
I would say find people who respect you.
The word Ben, yes.
With the word I.
So see how this is going.
There's one for you.
Dorm room. I'm getting so good at this, you guys. Wow.
Thanks.
1 second. I'm sorry. Oh God. How did I say it again? Caterpillar?
Caterpillar.
I was told to ask you about how you peed on one of your controllers.
Wait,
So-
My first impression of the Queen.
Said buzzer might need an API.